Greetings, noble Helldivers. As our armory grows at a truly democratic pace, we here at the SES have compiled a list of our top 10 armor passives. The ones that help you survive longer, hit harder, and deliver managed democracy across the galaxy. So pop a squat, grab an ice-cold glass of Liberty, or a hot cup of democracy if you prefer, don't forget the eagle sweat for an extra kick of prosperity, and let's get started.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat, Helldivers to Hellpods.
Number 10. Democracy aims to protect the brave heroes of Super Earth, which is why the Helldivers Mobilize Warbond, along with several other armor sets, offers the Democracy Protects armor passive. Not only do these armor sets keep more in line with the classic Helldivers silhouette, but they also provide more protection than the basic tactical gear you're issued after completing training. They're proof that tradition and survival can indeed march hand in hand. With Democracy Protects, your chance of surviving after taking lethal damage increases by 50%, because your damage is reduced by 50%. In short, what should have been your last stand can often turn into a second chance to liberate. And you can take a chunk of shrapnel to the chest with confidence, knowing that as long as you're wearing Democracy Protects, you have a 0% chance of bleeding into your chest cavity. 6 medium armor sets come with Democracy Protects. First, the DP11 Champion of the People and DP40 Hero of the Federation, which are both from the Helldivers Mobilize Warbond. Then 2 commemorative armor sets, the DP00 Tactical that was gifted on Liberty Day 2184, and the B22 Model Citizen, which was an anniversary gift to our loyal troops. Finally, there's the highly democratic DP53 Savior of the Free, which is available through the Super Citizen edition of Helldivers 2, and the TR9 Cavalier of Democracy, which will be available on the Xbox Store. Whether a new recruit or seasoned veteran, Democracy Protects is undoubtedly an amazing passive. Number 9. The Electrical Conduit armor passive from the cutting-edge Premium Warbond drains the juice out of arc technology, granting you a shocking 95% resistance to arc damage. No longer will you be blasted out of your boots by the friendly fire of your squad's arc weaponry, or the not-so-friendly fire of the Illuminate. From Watchers and Harvesters to Tesla Towers and Lightning Spires, this passive ensures you can keep delivering managed democracy, without the smell of your own cooked posterior of patriotism wafting through the air. Outside of arc-heavy fights, though, you're just flexing cutting-edge armor. But when arcs are in play, this passive turns you from crispy critter to shock-proof soldier. A total of 3 armor sets feature the Electrical Conduit passive. First, the EX00 Prototype X Light Armor, then the EX03 Prototype 3 Medium Armor, and finally, the EX16 Prototype 16 Medium Armor. All of these sets are available via the cutting-edge Premium Warbond, so if you want to survive electrifying situations, this is the passive and Warbond for you. Number 8. The Peak Physique armor passive from the Viper Commando's Premium Warbond is like a steroid shot straight into your democracy-dispensing biceps, effectively doubling your melee power. It also fine-tunes your weapon handling, making your swing steadier, faster, deadlier. Your arms becoming precision-engineered tools of freedom. As a bonus, you get to flex your guns at your squad mates. Whether they're impressed or just annoyed is another matter altogether. The forces of tyranny? Highly unimpressed. This passive is a must for Helldivers who live for close quarters glory. If you're not diving in with a melee weapon, then for the love of liberty, why are you even wearing it? A total of 3 armor sets allow you to enjoy the benefits of Peak Physique. 2 come from Viper Commandos, namely the PH202 Twig Snapper Heavy and PH9 Predator Light armor sets. Then the PH56 Jaguar Medium armor can be purchased directly from the Superstore, when in rotation of course. If you want to showcase your inner Arnold or cosplay as Super Rambo, then Peak Physique is something you just have to have, Helldivers. Number 7. Nothing says liberty delivered like a well-placed shot and a well-stocked throwable arsenal. The Engineering Kit armor passive from the Helldivers Mobilize and Democratic Detonation Warbonds and many Superstore armors rewards disciplined Helldivers who know the value of planting their boots and squeezing off clean shots. While crouched or prone, it tames your recoil, giving you a 30% boost to accuracy. A Liberty send for marksman rifles and the anti-material rifle. Perfect for picking off targets from a distance or covering your squad as they advance through hostile territory. But that's not all. This passive comes with bonus storage space for 2 extra throwables. And on blitz missions where you're tasked with eradicating bot fabricators, squid warp ships, or bug holes in 12 minutes flat, you'll quickly learn the golden rule. A Helldiver can never have too many explosives. With extra grenades at your disposal, you'll be ready to deliver maximum managed democracy wherever it's needed. A whopping 10 armor sets come with engineering kit. The CE-35 Trench Engineer Medium Armor is the only one from Helldivers Mobilize. Then both the CE-07 Demolition Specialist and CE-27 Groundbreaker sets from Democratic Detonation also use it. 7 sets can be purchased from the Superstore. The CE-101 Gorilla, CE-64 Grenadier, CE-67 Titan, CE-74 Breaker, CE-81 Juggernaut, FS-37 Ravager, and SC-15 Drone Master. Phew. Yes, High Command really loves this passive. And so do we, to be honest. Number 6. The Ballistic Padding armor passive from the Force of Law Premium Warbond is all about resistance. 25% to chest damage, 25% to explosive damage, and total protection from bleeding into the pleural space. That's that thin gap between your lungs and chest wall. No matter how many hits your chest plate takes, Ballistic Padding keeps your blood where it belongs. In your veins, not sloshing around in places it shouldn't. It arguably shines brightest on bot and squid dives, where enemies love to see how many grenades it takes to reach the juicy center of a Helldiver. However, your limbs are still fair game for Tyranny's weapons of freedom destruction. So don't expect to charge headlong into a group of fascists and walk away without a few souvenirs. 3 armor sets come equipped with Ballistic Padding. First is the BP-20 Correct Officer Medium Armor from Force of Law, as well as the BP-32 Jackboot Light Armor. The third set, the imposing BP-77 Grandura, can be purchased from the Superstore. If you love to serve up freedom, liberty, and justice unto the enemies of the Federation, Ballistic Padding will make all the difference to your helldiving experience. Number 5. From the ceremonial halls of Super Earth to the front lines of intergalactic tyranny, the reinforced Epaulettes armor passive from the Masters of Ceremony Premium Warbond proves that style and firepower can indeed coexist. With a 30% increase in reload speed for your primary, a 50% chance to avoid grievous limb injuries, and a 50% boost to melee power, you're ready for any scenario. From long-range firefights to close-quarters liberty enforcement. Whether you dive into battle looking like you're about to march in a parade or preparing for a starring role in the next stage production of Lady Liberty's Tower, these epaulettes have your back. Or maybe that's your shoulders. They ensure your arms stay strong, your weapons stay ready, and your enemies stay under the full weight of democratic justice, no matter where socialist propaganda lurks. Just so you know, 3 armor sets come with reinforced epaulettes. The first 2 are the RE-1861 Parade Commander Light Armor and the RE-2310 Honorary Guard Medium Armor. The third and final set is the RE-824 Bearer of the Standard Heavy Armor, which can be procured through the Superstore. With reinforced epaulettes, you carry not only the proud history of Super Earth with you, but the hopes and dreams of its people, both past and present, into the future. Number 4. From the Freedom's Flame Premium Warbond, we get the Inflammable armor passive. The name says it all. With a scorching 75% resistance to fire, you'll stand tall against the burning flames. This passive is a niche pick for Helldivers who favor the power of fire. The wild, untamable element that happily bites its handler if not respected. It's the number 1 choice when facing the automaton's dreaded incendiary core. For super liberation, pair it with a vitality enhancement booster when wielding weapons that overheat, such as the double-edged sickle. With this combo, you'll easily shrug off the minor burns as it heats up. Sure, you'll go up like a Roman candle when it eventually overheats, but a quick stop, drop, and prone will keep the damage light, your dignity intact, and your kill count rising. You'll be pleased to learn there are 4 armor sets that come with Inflammable. First up, we have the I-09 Heatseeker Light and I-102 Draconaut medium armor sets from Freedom's Flame. Then the I-44 Salamander Heavy and I-92 Firefighter medium armor sets can be purchased from the Superstore. You don't have to own them all, but we do recommend having at least 1 fire-resistant armor on standby. Because if you don't, you may find your ambitions turn to ashes before you even get a chance to fight back. Number 3. If pitching's your game, try the Servo-Assisted armor passive for size from the Steeled Veterans and Polar Patriots Premium War Bonds. And that's just for starters. It increases your throwing range by 30%, ensuring you pitch your Cup of Liberty at its mark, even if you're standing in the outfield. Grenades land where you want them, impact grenades find their mark faster, and even those tricky throwing knives can feel like freedom-seeking missiles in your hands. It doesn't stop there though. This passive also gives 50% extra protection to your limbs. Your chances of tendinitis, rogue limbs, or limping across the battlefield are slashed in half. Less downtime, more democracy delivered. Like the Inflammable passive, Servo-Assisted stacks with the Vitality booster, turning you into a tougher, harder-throwing athlete of liberty. When objectives call for precise grenade lobs, you'll want this passive in your corner. Because when democracy needs a fastball, you don't want to be the one throwing a curve. A total of 7 armor sets have Servo-Assisted integrated. 3 are from Steeled Veterans: the SA-12 Servo-Assisted Light, SA-25 Steel Trooper Medium, and SA-32 Dynamo Heavy armor sets. Then Polar Patriots has just 1, the CW-36 Winter Warrior Heavy armor set. 2 can be found in the Superstore: the FS-61 Dreadnought Heavy and SC-37 Legionnaire Light armor sets. And last, but not least, the TR-62 Knight Heavy Armor that will be available in the Xbox Store. With Servo-Assisted, you guarantee that none will ever escape the iron grip of prosperity and justice. Number 2. From the urban streets of Super Earth comes the Siege Ready Armor passive, unlocked through the Urban Legends Premium War Bond. It boosts your reload speed for primary weapons and increases the ammo capacity of all your weapons, including support weapons, by 20%. This is an absolute must-have during defense missions. In these situations, you're not racing across the map. You're digging in and holding the line against wave after wave of tyranny. Siege Ready keeps you in the fight with quicker reloads and extra ammo across your arsenal, even support weapons. More bullets, faster mags, less downtime. When the enemy throws everything they've got at your defense point, Siege Ready makes sure you're still standing and still shooting long after the less prepared Helldivers are pushing up democratic daisies. Be advised though, this passive does not stack with weapon backpacks. There are 3 armor sets fitted with Siege Ready. The first 2 are the SR-24 Street Scout Light and SR-18 Roadblock Heavy armor sets from Urban Legends. The third set, available from the Superstore, is the SR-64 Cinderblock Heavy Armor. Siege Ready is indeed an impressive passive that will keep your enemies at bay and you and your friends alive and supplied for longer. And finally, number 1. The Medkit armor passive from the Helldivers Mobilized Warbond turns every stim into a supercharged shot of liberty. With it, you can carry not just 1, but 2 extra stims, and every jab lasts an extra 2 seconds. This bonus doesn't just apply to the stims and supply packs. It also extends to the P11 stim pistol from the Chemical Agents Premium Warbond. Yes, those darts your buddy pumps into you in the heat of battle, they'll tick longer, heal stronger, and keep your stamina up just a little bit more. Pair it with the Experimental Infusion Booster and the effects stack, turning each dart into an even better lifeline. So just for your information, 6 armor sets come with the Medkit passive. The CM09 Bone Snapper and CM14 Physician medium armor sets are available from Helldivers Mobilize. Then the CM21 Trench Paramedic Light, CM10 Clinician Medium, and CM17 Butcher Heavy armor sets can all be found in the Superstore. Lastly, the TR-117 Alpha Commander medium armor is marked as downloadable content, so do with that information what you will, troops. In short, the Medkit armor passive is perfect for any would-be medic or Helldiver who may or may not have a crippling addiction to stims. Well troops, that wraps up our top 10 armor passives. Whether you're bolstering your firepower, protecting your vital organs, or making sure the juice of democracy flows just a little longer, these passives have you covered. Gear up, dive in, and remember, freedom doesn't deliver itself. Your armor and your wits are your best allies in the Galactic War. Stay sharp, watch your 6, and keep liberty on the front lines. Think your favorite passive deserves a spot in the top 10? Challenge us, Helldivers, and let your voice be heard across the galaxy. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. While you're at it, why not check out some of our other training content? We promise you, it's worth it. That's it for today from us at the SES. Until next time, Helldivers, for Super Earth and democracy.